Okay, so this is going to be a video review of Plan B Secondhand Smoke, which was made in 1994. Had Rodney Mullen, Jeremy Ray, bunch of other guys I can't really remember right now, but I'm going to start the video and we'll see who else we got in here. I just really remember, Rodney Mullen, yeah. Rodney Mullen, Jeremy Ray, Ronnie Bertino. I haven't watched this video in a long time. Colin McKay was on Plan B at the time as well. And after watching this video, and seeing Rodney Mullen skate, Pat Chinita, the first one. Pat Chinita, he was kind of an inspiration for me. But yeah, after watching Rodney and I just love the soundtrack is so good too. But after watching Rodney skate in this video, I decided that I need to learn how to do dark slides. Not dark slides, Casper slides. and so yeah, that was my introduction to Casper slides. When I first watched this video, it was like, I think I first watched this video like maybe in 1995, 96 maybe. No, it was probably in 95. This is when I first started skating, I think. But Pat Chinita for 1994, really good skating here. This was a little bit before my time, but man, like, he switched inward heel flip. Like, he's got inward heel flips on lock. He's got tray flips, kick flipped over a bench here, bench seat. Backside flipped over bench seat. I think that was SF there. Switch heel down a 5 stair. Carlsbad front side flip for his ender down a stair set, which doesn't sound too crazy, but I don't see too many people, non-professionals, like, really able to keep up with this kind of stuff. Pat Duffy is another one. I think Pat Duffy is still with Plan B, if I'm not mistaken. And this stuff isn't like super hard, like, but it's definitely some good skating. I mean, there's really, I think that's a switch tray flip right there. 1994. It was on flat, of course, but I mean, I'm telling you guys, like the level of skating, like you think you think skating nowadays is crazy, but if you look at the skating from like the late 80s and early 90s, like it's still pretty amazing at how good these guys were. He's doing a line right now, just like kick flip, heel flip, tray flip, nollie nose, or nollie front tail, kick flip back tail, down a ledge. Now he's at the bank in Reseda or whatever with the chain fence. Tom Penny Merc, but Pat Duffy pretty much just killed it right there. It was pretty sick. Got like 4 tricks down that mug. Backside flipped over a rail. And 4 tricks down that mug. Backside flipped over a rail. And backside flip the spot there in Cali with the I think Eric Costin backside nose blunt the rail. No, Ronnie Krieger skated that spot too, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a few other people that marked that spot. But Eric Costin backside nose blunt that rail in the Menik Madi video. If you ever get a chance to see the Menik Madi, the S Menik Madi video, Eric Costin backside nose blunted that rail. And Pat Duffy backside flipped the stairs there in 94, and I think the Menik Madi video came out in like 98, 99 or something like that, or 2000, something like that. Wow, tray flip no slide, backside disaster up a huge vert wall. Kickflip back tail to fakie. Like, these dudes were good, man. Like, people are still, I mean, some people can never ever be as good as these dudes were in 1994. Like, I've been skating for 22 years at least. 22 years, and I'm still haven't reached the level that these dudes were skating back then. Like, I'm just now coming up on like 1994. You know what I'm saying? Like 1994, like I'm just catching up. Like this was like, I mean, this stuff is it's not as perfect as, say, like some of the more current skating, but I mean, they were still on point without a doubt with the skating back then. I mean, that's what skating really is all about, is, you know, how how much of a perfectionist can you be, you know? Like, this was like the blind warehouse, I think. This is a graffiti warehouse. It was like a blind 101 World Industries warehouse, I think they had back in the day. Ronnie Bertino, I mentioned. It's the same chain spot. Well, I could go ahead and go through this whole video, because this video is definitely epic. It's an epic classic skate video. I mean, Jeremy Ray's part was really sick when he heel flipped the Carlsbad Gap, and of course Rodney Mullen with all the dark slides and Casper slides, and I mean he Casper slides like a giant asphalt mound. He like comes up and like Casper slides across the mound and then goes back down. This mound's like 20 feet tall. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely an epic video. It's not really that interesting though. I mean, it's a little outdated, I'd say. I mean, and of course it was a little bit before my time, so I mean it's not super interesting for me. But the skating is definitely on point. This was definitely a more basic Johnny Rodney Mullen. I don't know. His name is Johnny, I guess. Everybody just calls him Rodney. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, it is Dream On. What the heck? Dream on. Dream till your dream comes true. But at some point you gotta get real. And then maybe you can start dreaming again. I'm waiting for that Casper slide right there. I used to wax my sidewalk. I'd wax the sidewalk and try to do Casper slides. I think I landed one or two maybe, but here it is. Whoa. Yeah, that mountain's about maybe like 15, 20 feet high. And just Casper slid the top of that mountain, man. That's gnarly. But man, this was 1994. Rodney Mullen just completely murked that trick. It was like a switch frontside shove, nose grind, nollie flip out. God, man, that was like perfect. Alright, well, I would say that the Plan B video, this is a Plan B Secondhand Smoke, is definitely an epic. It was definitely an epic time, epic video. The soundtrack is awesome. The skating's on point. Um, but maybe lacks a little bit of interest. I mean, um, but but yeah, I challenge you guys to even get close to what these guys were doing back then. I mean, shit. I mean, even in the '80s. A credit card right there. Oh my god. There's a bail section right now. These are some crazy crazy bales. Oh. But you know, it just was like less pressure back then, I think. Like everybody was having fun still. People were still having fun. There wasn't like a stigma attached to skating, like where like you had to be this or that, and people were just having more fun back then. I think you know, it wasn't until in the late 90s, in the 2000s, like skateboarding became more commercialized, and it became more of like a scapegoat for people to put their burden on us, you know. And just people stopped having fun, I think. And really, I mean, you just have to have fun with it, because if you're not having fun, then I mean, you're not doing yourself any favors. So I know, I mean, it was like that for me a long time. I just wanted to be the best, and I wanted to be the best that I could be, and I wanted to be sponsored, and like I felt like you know, I just wanted to skate, you know, but I think once you can kind of be free of that need to always be the best, or always try so hard to you know, to be the best. If you're just relax, take it easy, you know, don't try too hard. Like, don't push yourself harder than you can manage, you know. I mean, I push myself every day to go out and skate, and I was basically like, I had no energy for years, because I would go out and skate every day, and I just, like, my legs couldn't take it. Like, I had multiple ankle injuries, skating in Atlanta, skating in Virginia. I've accumulated multiple injuries over the years, ankle sprains. Now, what I'm going to say about this part, this is Jeremy Ray's part, and it starts off with the line at Carlsbad Gap, or Carlsbad High School. He, like, tray flipped the stairs and came up with the frontside flip at the end. But it's like a long line. like he tray flipped the stairs, came around, did like a heel flip or kick flip, and then frontside flipped the Carlsbad gap. And if you know anything about skating, linking tricks together in a line is probably one of the most difficult things to do in skateboarding. Besides like the crazy stuff that is being done, like jumping out of helicopters and going over the Great Wall of China, you know, by Danny Way, and like just a mind-blowing technicality of some skaters, and skaters doing 50 stair handrails or 25 stair handrails or whatever. But that's not something just anyone can do. And just be yourself, stay relaxed, stay casual, and you know, believe in yourself. That's important also. Believe in yourself. If you don't feel like skating, then you know, just take your time, and it'll come to you eventually. Just you know, skating's a very complicated sport. People don't really understand it too much, but I mean, looking from an outsider's perspective, you might not see what it takes to actually do some of this stuff, but because these professionals, they make it look so easy. This is my daughter, Anya. Say hi, Anya. Yeah, I mean, skateboarding is probably one of the hardest and most difficult sports that exists. I mean, in my opinion, I mean, I could have played baseball, I could have played basketball or football or you know, something like that, but and I probably could have been, I mean, I can still play, and I probably could still throw a great ball, you know, but it wasn't something that interested me. But when I started skateboarding, like, it was just like I instantly fell in love, and I don't know what, it was something about skateboarding that made me just really fall in love with it. And I think it was being able to it was like a challenge, you know, like something to shoot for, something that would challenge me and make me work harder, and it also allowed me to have freedom from people telling me what to do all the time. Like, I didn't want a coach that was like, okay, you need to do this, you need to do that, like telling me what to do. I didn't need that, you know. But at some point in skateboarding, you need some structure. You need to know where you're going, what you're doing. Danny Way is in this video also. He was injured. He got injured during the making of the video, so his part was cut short. Jeremy Ray finished off that with a Carlsbad gap, and I think switchback 180 and frontside 360 the gap as well. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stop here. Yeah, Plan B, Secondhand Smoke. One of the first skate videos that I watched. The first skate video was a 4-on-1. I think that was the first video. I don't know. I think I got the Europe 95 4-on-1 video first. That was the first video I ever watched, the skate video I ever watched, and then this Secondhand Smoke Plan B video I think was the second video I ever watched. As well as a Foundation Rolling Thunder video and a Maple video. I can't remember the name. It was, I don't think it might have been 7 Steps to Heaven or something, but I'll do another review of skate video. I think the next one I'm gonna try to do is gonna be the trilogy video from World Industries that included Blind and 101. That was at the time, and I think that'll be my next video. So hope you guys enjoy this, and subscribe, like, comment, do what you do. Appreciate it.